Hello, Sunshine. Thank you so much for joining Being Awesome with Yvette, where I write and share daily messages to uplift and encourage you to want to change and do the will of God to become a stronger and better version of you. Sorry for taking a long day off, a week off, guys. Sorry about that. Happy New Year. Just thank you for everyone that is following me. I truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, the message is stop doing. The scripture is Philippians 2, verse 14. Do all things without complaining and arguing. We all sometimes like to complain or argue about something. We should stop and ask God, what is He trying to show us before we complain or argue? And pray for Him to give us the wisdom to ask ourselves, is it going to change anything? Because we can't take the old version of ourselves on our new journey. Starting today, let's remember our journey. Who is with me? Guys, this is something that I used to struggle with, complaining and arguing every single day with somebody and reminding them of what they're doing and what they're not doing. Guys, I had to start moving in silence. And it's funny because my mom said, why are you constantly reminding a grown person, whether it be at work or at home, about the same thing day in, day out? And guys, when I started praying, this is one of the scriptures that helped me so much. You know, why? Guys, I'm not saying don't tell anybody what they're doing. I'm not telling that. I'm not saying that. Yes, we want to tell people when they do something wrong, when they hurt us, but we don't have to constantly remind them. I know for me, let's talk about me. I know I have learned to stop because at the end of the day, it was stressing me out. It was turning me into somebody that I wasn't. And guess what? That's not even who I was trying to be anymore. So on my journey, it just held me back from getting where I needed to go. Because why? Because I was still acting like the old person. And so, guys, I had to stop. And so I remember I left this guy and he said, I don't understand. Why did you leave me? I said, well, I broke it down. And he says, well, you didn't say anything. Yeah, I did. I said something. And he goes, but that was so long ago. And I said, yeah, but you didn't change. So what did you want me to do? Every day nag you and remind you? And he goes, I get it. Exactly. So guys, people remember what they want to remember. But guess what? I no longer said anything. I had already said it. I done said it till I was blue in the face. And guess what? I stopped saying anything. He no longer knew anything. And so the thing is, I've learned that with everybody now. I don't need to call you and remind you of what you did or what you said to me. Because at the end of the day, you know what you did. Why should I turn into this nagging person and complaining all the time? And it's not that I'm weak. God knows, because I'm not a weak woman at all. I classify myself very strong. And it's only because of my relationship with God. Guys, this is the new Yvette. The old Yvette was petty as hell. I'm just going to be honest with you. I constantly reminded someone every day, every time I saw them. I would even say things to my friends. But guess what? God showed me. Why? Bring that to Him. I take that to God. That's God's fight. That ain't mine. But guys, the thing is, it took me a while to get here. I'm not telling you it was easy. God knows I'm not telling you that. And it's hard when you're in a relationship with somebody, because you don't walk away every single little time something happens. That's not what I'm telling you to do. You have to make a decision for yourself. And that's me. For me, I had to stop letting other people tell me when to leave, when to go, I had to first and foremost, I had to form a better relationship with God. Then I had to make a decision that I wanted to change. And then once my relationship with me and God connected, God showed me, you don't have to complain. You don't have to argue with somebody. Because one, you're arguing with somebody that's going through their own hurt and pain. Because remember, hurt people hurt people. So was I going to be a hurt person? Because that's what that was. I was going to stay in that vicious cycle with the person who was hurting me. So instead, I became me. I became the happy person that I am. I became the person that wanted peace. Peace meant to me, stop complaining. Stop arguing. Was it going to change anything? No. So why was I going to allow someone to take me off of my journey? So come take this journey with me. Come take this journey with me. Let's stop doing this. Let's stop arguing and complaining with people and start working on ourselves. Because when we start working on ourselves, I know for me, when I started working on me, when I was able and was ready to move on, guess what, guys? I was able to do it with peace. I was able to do it with confidence. I didn't have to go back and forth. Because guess what? I had already started working on me. Everything starts with me. So come take this journey with me. Let's stop doing this. Let's stop arguing and complaining with people. Let's stop wasting our energy. Let's stop wasting our time. And because guess what? Arguing with other people and complaining about other people, it keeps us from doing what we want to do on our journey. You want to start a new business? You can't take this old with you. You can't be arguing and complaining with people. That's not going to help you get where you're trying to go. You want a relationship with somebody? Stop arguing and complaining all the time about what they're doing. They're grown. You want your marriage to be different? Start with yourself. Stop arguing and complaining. He's a grown man. Again, but you got to know what it is that you're wanting in your situation. Nobody else. Because guys, let me tell you, and this is the truth, everybody can tell you to leave. Everybody can tell us that. But guess what? Not everybody has what you have. Now, if you want to be single, by all means, wash your hands of it, be gone. If you want to be in a relationship, you got to learn to pick and choose what you're going to argue about. Period. You don't need to argue and complain about everything. And if you're that judgmental and want to argue and complain, look at yourself. I had to check myself out. Because if I'm constantly arguing and complaining, what is it about me that I'm unhappy about? I had to check myself. Come take this journey with me. Let's stop doing. Let's stop entertaining this, first of all. Let's stop allowing other people to keep us from being the person that we want to become and want to be. Let's stop. Come take this journey with me to have a better relationship with God and ourselves, so we can be better for not just the people in our life, guys, but for the people that are going to be coming in our life. Because we don't know where God is taking us on our journey. We don't know who God is bringing in our path for us to meet. We don't know. So guys, let's work on stop doing this. Let's stop. Say what you got to say. Keep it moving. But you don't have to sound like a broken record. Work on you. Get it done. Let's take the journey together. Please like and subscribe. Come join Being Awesome with Yvette. Have an awesome day.